Cool.
Let's just wait by the phone now.
Hopefully someone will call.
Ring.
Oh, that's
good.
Up. We got our first caller. Thank God.
Hello.
You're on the air. This is Aunty Donna's podcast with Mark and Broden.
Hello, I'm Frogman.
Hello, Frogman. Are you just one of them froggies that needs a kissy and you'll turn into a boy?
No, I'm a real frog, just
Okay,
a
cool.
regular frog.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Altona.
Great.
So I guess we want just your input on public grieving Mr. Frog. Was it Mr. Frog?
That's the Frogman.
The Frogman. When the king died, you didn't know him personally, did you?
No, I did know the king. He came to a luncheon I held, fundraising for the Frog Prime Minister. It was fundraising for their third term.
Is there just one frog prime minister for all the frogs, or is it just sort of country and regional?
No, it's for all the frogs.
Right.
Yes.
Cool.
We sort of set up a UN after World War Frog.
Can I ask you some frog...
Yes, absolutely.
Can I ask you some frog-based questions?
Absolutely. I'm the Frogman.
I have 3 questions about you, Mr.
Yes,
Frogman.
I'm the Frogman.
The Frogman.
Okay, here's question 1.
Question number 1. I'm a frog.
Well, that's
cool.
answered. That's answered my first question.
My first question was, what are you?
Yeah, so that's
I'm a
good.
frog.
My
All right.
second question.
Do you know the number
biggest
one
threat?
The number one killer of frogs is suicide.
Really? That is very upsetting.
That's brutal.
Because as a frog in this patriarchal society, we're told to hold in our feelings, that anger is the only acceptable emotion.
If you are a frog, please call the Lifeline on 13 11 14. We'd love to help you at any point.
Or dial Frogline at Froggy Frog. That's important.
Great. Frogman, thank you so much for calling us.
Thanks so much, guys. I'm a frog.
See you. No. I said not this bit. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? This is dumb.
Lightning, very, very frightening
Goes at
me.
me.
Galileo!
Cut the shit. Cut the shit.
As I was...
Well, let's listen back to our favourite scene when Michael Shannon's character, the dingo driver, walks in on Mirna and her legs are missing. Let's cut to that now.
Where are your legs?
Oh, no, I've lost my legs.
You gotta go find your legs.
No, I've lost them. I've lost them in the outer realm.
You gotta go to the outer realm and find them before you can't walk anywhere.
Dingo driver, will you take me?
I'll take you. I'm Michael Shannon.
I love you, Dingo
I'm in
driver.
the film 99 Homes.
Oh, Dingo driver. Oh, I love you so much.
My first big role was in Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, and I love you too, Dingo driver.
In retrospect, not a great scene, but
hot.
hot
stuff.
Really hot.
What's the best thing about drama ceramic school?
You learn how to make big wet bowls.
That just sounds like ceramic school to me.
Yes, and
But the bowls aren't wet. I mean, you've got to put them in the kiln.
no, I didn't. And then they're like mud, and then I just plop about.
How did you do with your scores?
I did very well.
I don't believe that.
Because
I reckon if you were in ceramics class
Yes.
and you didn't put a single thing in a kiln for 3 years, I don't reckon you would have passed.
Well, you
I
say
reckon they would have gone, you've done half the work.
They say that, but I made love to my lecturer.
Well, if you fuck your lecturer, I guess you can get away with anything. That's the lesson to take away from this.
Were you in
Kids,
love?
We were in love. I thought that he loved me, and we made love.
What was his name?
He was a monkey.
So you had a monkey.
What world is it? Is this
Wait
like...
a second, no. I've seen that video.
Yes.
I've seen that video.
He betrayed me. He released the video on YouTube.
Were you a victim of revenge porn?
What was this? Is this like a BoJack Horseman world where like humans and animals sort of live like human situation?
No, he was a monkey and I'm a frog, and he held me. And made love
You're
to
that
me.
frog.
Oh, that video. Sorry.
Yes, there we
Sorry,
go.
I was a bit slow on the uptake. Where there's that frog fucking... That is a real video.
Yes, and he was making love to me.
That's a real video on YouTube.
See, everyone thinks it's fucking, but it was love. It was love. And he would pass me, he would say, A+ on your moist bowl.
I love you too. Oh. Can you tell me a little bit about your friend coal mine here? Sorry, I thought you were a coal mine. I came to shut you down. I've come to shut down your
You're
coal
watching
mine.
The Bloke Show with Broden.
Excuse me a moment. I just have to walk down to the river to contemplate some things. Wow. Okay.
Thank you today to the YouTube royalty-free playlist, by the way.
I'd never met this Broden Kelly fellow before now. He approached me while I was fighting my friend in the cinema car park. With his big strong arms and his friendly face, he taught me how to love again. I haven't been able to love since 9/11. He's kind and strong and bold. He takes me to the baseball. He teaches me and he treats my kids right. I love Broden Kelly.
Who is this boy I've just met?
Okay.
Stop.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Who is this boy I've just met in the Hoyt's car park? He's my boy, yes, he's Zach Ruane.
I love him.
I love him too.
I love him more than I love food.
And I bet he loves poo a lot.
Say, when I go to the movie today, maybe I'll put my arm around him. I don't know. What do I say? I've never been in love like this since 9/11.
I don't know if that 9/11 stuff's appropriate. Anyway.
Wow.
Tom, let me hear the apology up to now.
Well, I have a request of for my brothers. That's you guys, by the way. I'm feeling very emotional, so I was just wondering if anyone would be prepared to read a written statement on my behalf.
I can do that for you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
To my dearest friends, Mark, Zach, and Brandon.
I'm going to reserve the...
It's not a strong start. Listen here, you dog cunt cuck fucks. I'm sorry that you're a pack of dog cunts. I'm sorry that I couldn't give 2 squirts of dog cum juice about coughing in the background of your stupid podcast. I'm sorry that I need to sit down every week and check that you haven't said anything naughty on the podcast. I'm sorry. I have to compress your audio channels to the fucking shithouse because of your awful microphone techniques. I mean, seriously, what is the point of giving you dog cums headphones? I digress. I'm sorry you have a problem with me sucking down Gatorade saxophones before work, you cums. I'm sorry I smoke bongs till my lungs collapse under the sheer weight of my anxiety. Sorry for coughing. Lovingly, Thomas Armstrong.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Oh, my God. Mama mia.
Guys, I got caught up here!
I can't talk normally.
No, I got caught up here doing the Galileo bit!
Oh, no, Zach's voice is ruined.
He's done. His larynx has moved up into his throat.
I did the Galileo bit! I can't go down now!
I think his larynx is caught on his soft palate.
Oh, no!
Hi, welcome to
Stokers.
How you doing? Are you having a good day?
Yeah, I'm just doing the late shift, but I'm going to my friend's party after this, so that should be pretty dope.
Oh, where's the party?
It's actually out east. It's in Hawthorne.
Oh,
but...
I love parties.
Oh, hey there.
I'm
Hey,
Ben
Ben.
Mendelsohn.
Yeah, I know. You coming to Stokers?
This is my friend, the platypus.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you. I work at Stokers, and my dad's going to drive me to a party in Hawthorne after this.
Anyway, I was just wondering, I got some requirements from could I set of a crate? Can I get a few bars of silver with additional silver?
Like, do you want them wrapped in crepe, or...?
Oh, if you want to if that helps with you, as long as there's the silver there.
We did get some silver for a function, but I don't know how I'm going to put that through the system, so I'm just going to have to check with my manager first.
If you could do that, I'd be ever so obliged.
Okay, just a second.
Well, put it down. Well, I put that in the dishwasher because we don't have enough for the next set.
Greg?
What is it, Gabrielle?
There's Ben Mendelssohn's here again, and he's brought like an old dude.
Gabby,
Yeah.
I'm a 58-year-old man. I've had 8 nervous breakdowns in my life. I live with my Aunt Carol.
Yeah.
You think I give a shit about your problems? You put whatever he wants, just chuck it through as a banana Nutella so I can get back to my job. I'm wearing a Marvel Universe t-shirt. I'm
Great.
58.
Great.
I'm very sad.
It's just that a banana Nutella milkshake goes for $27.99, and he's asking for something that's worth $576,000.
Just ring it up twice.
Twice?
Yeah, just chuck it through as 2.
I just worry that that's like over $500,000.
I've had a gutful,
Okay.
Gabrielle.
Okay.
Off you go.
All right. So yeah, we can do that for you. Unfortunately, it's going to cost It's going to cost $55. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. If you just run through about 400 of them, that'd be great.
Margaret,
so
what are
funny.
you doing here?
What am I doing here?
Yes.
Ex-Prime Minister of England.
So I used this chainsaw when I was after Parliament, and then I went home and I said to Mum, I got a chainsaw. And she said, is this for the podcast you're doing next week? I said, yes. She said, well, here's a piece of wood, and I cut it in half. I give the chainsaw 10 out of 10 stars.
Righto.
We'll be right back after this ad break. You motherfucker. Fuck you, you motherfucking piece of shit. Motherfucker. Fucking talk to me like that. Fucking cut you up, motherfucker.
This Christmas I want Ninjago.
What, you want Ninjago, the Lego?
Yeah.
You want the...
DVD.
I want the DVD and some Ninjagos
Margaret,
to play
I
with.
always took you for a Bionicles woman.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm
that's
not
cool.
a woman.
It's great. What?
I'm an 8-year-old boy. To be clear, my name is Margaret Thatcher, and I was the Prime Minister of England between 1979
You're the
and
Iron Woman.
1990. Yes.
You're this 8-year-old boy before me.
I took on the USSR and the Unions.
And the Unions.
Yeah.
The Unions.
I had a special relationship with Ronald Reagan.
What was it like taking on the Yu-Yangs?
The Unions said, we want money, and I said, no.
You know the best way to take on the Yu-Yangs?
Yeah.
With a BMX.
Hey, bloody
Mark, we're not gonna get any money for tent fencing. Broden was our last shot, so now we have to kill ourselves.
Which is never the solution, Zach.
Never the solution.
But
Sometimes it is.
no, it's not. It's not.
Hello. During this podcast, I did a cough.
He's laughing. Go.
I'm sorry I ruined the riff. I'm sorry that I'm a destructive and evil person. I'm sorry that I bring nothing but toxicity and negativity to this group. After reviewing my behavior in past and present, I have decided to step out immediately and indefinitely from my role of chief podcast reviewer. Recorder. That's supposed to say recorder.
We'll need an apology
Thomas
for that.
Armstrong.
Tom, I'm going to need an apology for that typo. Other than that, I think that was... that was
Mark's
disgraceful.
coughing, but that's cool.
That's fine.